Their 4-game set in Minnesota. John Olerud, that's Doug Mankiewicz laying out in the first with 1 on and 1 out. Worth another look. Mankiewicz, remember that gold medal winning team? Gets his man. Bottom 2, bases are loaded. 1 out, and Paul Abbott against Jock Jones. The shallow left. Mark McLemore makes the grab and doubles up Torrey Hunter. Top 5, 2-0 M's. 1 on, 1 out for Mark McLemore. Ichiro running on the play. Matt Lawton misplays it. Ichiro comes around to score. Ruled a triple for McLemore. 3-0 M's. Tough day for Lawton and the Twins as they fall to the M's by the final of 6-3. M's have won 4 straight. Bottom 1, Roberto Alomar. Kenny Lofton in scoring position. He can walk home. Alomar has gone into the gap. 1-0 Indians. Top 2, tied at 1. Bases loaded for Damian Easley, facing Bartolo Colon, who was throwing cheese. 1 of 4 Ks for Easley in the game. Bottom 3, tied at 1. Go on. Jim Thome, or as his friends call him, Jim Thumb with a bum.
He wears a thong?
Thumb.
Oh, I thought you said he wears a thong. And I was going to ask how you knew.
31st on the year.
Jeff Supan pitching to Jason Johnby. That's hard. So is this. Donnie Sadler ran into the wall. He did catch his breath. Johnby had his 28th double of the year. Sadler's a hockey player and a baseball player. He stayed in the game. Bottom 9, tie score, men in the corners. Jim Messier facing Ray Sanchez. Come on, get up. You stayed in the game. I already said it. Get up. Get back to the game. Come on. You're not hurt. Thanks. There's Ray Sanchez. Ray getting businessy. That brings home Brent Maine. Sanchez was off the hook, went 4 for 5. Rangers win it 5-4. Royals win it. To beat San Fran. They go 10-3 all time at the Giants ballpark. Top 3, 2-1 for Matt Williams. I'm feeling you, Matt. Against Kirk Reeder. Jay Bell scores. Reeder trying to become the first Giants lefty with 5 straight 10-win seasons since Johnny Antonelli in 1954-59. Top 5, 6-zip on a 3-0 pitch. Maybe breaking one of those unwritten codes. Williams gets a double. Remember that. Up next, Mark Grace. Break a code, expect that. Reeder's first pitch at his head. Gracie comes back. Same at bat. Holla! Grace extends his hitting streak to 9 games. The ball 2 hops the wall, and Grace ends up at third with a triple. And a triple by a guy that Dan actually beat in a foot race one time is good, because, Dan, you ain't the fastest of brothers in the world, man. Bottom 5, Brian Anderson, perfect through the first 4 innings until Jeff Kent went silly on him. The reigning NL MVP clocked his 13th. Booyah! Eric Davis is 3rd of the year, 281 for his career. Then Benito Santiago, back-to-back-to-back jacks. 4th time this year that's happened in the bigs. Giants down 8-3. Now 10-3. Chad Zerbe pitching to Williams. Remember what Matt did earlier? Throws behind him. Williams takes a stroll to the mound. He said later it was intentional. Let's not beat around the bush and say it wasn't. And it is on. Both benches empty. Williams with his former skipper, Dusty Baker, said, Dusty, quote, I love Matty. I always will, but I didn't like the gesture that he was making towards me. Diamondbacks beat the Giants 12-4.
For 22 runs Saturday, the Dodgers eyed more Sunday night. Coming off a combined 29-run night on Saturday, LA already have 5-1. Brent Butler against Terry Adams. Terry Shumpert scores. Butler comes home to score. 5-4 Dodgers as the ball goes through McKay Christensen's legs. Top 4 Dodgers up 6-4. Sean Green has just left the building. Of Pedro Estacio, a former Dodger, and a pitcher that the Dodgers probably would like to have back and talked about trading for. Bottom 9, 9-8 Dodgers, 2-minute aboard. Greg Norton against Jeff Shaw. Got a lot of it, but not all of it. Sean Green would bring it in, and that is your ball game. 9-8 final in this one. This is actually a pitcher's duel.
Jones looking to win back-to-back decisions for the first time since last September. Top 3. And it hits Lopez. Foul tip. Nails him right in the face. Now Raul Casanova, the bat shatters. Jones trying to keep focus, somehow able to make the play at first. Bottom 6, Ryan Klesko up with a runner on second. Jimmy Haynes on the hill. Klesko, his great year continues. His 19th home run of the year. puts the Pods up by the score of 2-0. Bottom 7, runners on first and second. Tony Gwynn, pinch hitting. That's going to be his role, it looks like. And to right, that drives in 2 as it bounces off the wall. San Diego takes the lead by the score of 4-0. Gwynn gets a curtain call. San Diego wins it by the 4-0 final score. Bobby Jones gets the win, just his 6th of the year. 7 innings of work did not.
Joe Torre said, I hope we're thinking about the 4-game losing streak. Yogi Berra giving Joe his World Series ring, and Paul O'Neill giving somebody a souvenir. It is deep and not playable. Bottom 4, O'Neill's 13th on the year. Yanks up 4-1. Top 5, still 4-1. Mike Mussina gets the whiff on Darren Fletcher. Mussina went 7 strong. 7-2, Yankees in the 8th. Jay Watasic dealing to Jose Cruz Jr. Home plate umpire Rob Drake will warn both teams. Joe Torre's furious. He lets Drake know about it. Drake then throws Torre out of the game. Back in the dugout, Torre can't believe he's been asked to exit stage left. Chris Mahalik facing Chuck Knobloch. Hits him in the toe. Mahalik thrown out of the game. That means Buck Martinez is automatically ejected. He's going to get in his money's worth. And then Blue Jays third base coach Terry Bevington comes out. Well, Terry gets tossed too. Martinez, Bevington leave the field. Yankees leave with the victory by the final of 7-3, thanks to 4 homers and the pitching of Mussina.
White Sox up 3-0. Maglio Ordonez, the chopper past Mike Lansing. 2-run score. Ordonez 2 for 4, 3 RBI in the game, 61 for the year. Top 3, Chi Sox up 5-0, 2 on, 2 outs for Dante Bichette. As smooth as a Darius Rucker-Jill Scott duet. Bichette's 9th of the season, hitting .314. Red Sox down 5-3. Top 7, Red Sox down 8-6, 1 on. No outs for Darren Lewis, getting his hit on. To right field for a double, Troy O'Leary scores. Both Sox had 8 hits, 7 of them for extra base hits. Bottom 7, White Sox up 8-7, 2 outs, 2 on for Carlos Lee. Peace. Takes Rod Beck out. Lee's 19th of the year. Chi Sox also stole 7 bases, their most since they stole 6 against the Twins in June of 1986. Blows Craig Biggio away. Beret 3-0 his last 4 starts coming in. Then smokes Julio Lugo. He had a 2.17 ERA those starts. Then he rocks Moises Alou to sleep. Alou hitting .354. Bottom 2, Richard Hidalgo. 7 Stros had more Ks than hits. Vinny Castilla, please. Tony Eusebio, I ain't gonna say that, but that ain't right. 6 strikeouts the first 2 innings for Beret. He had season-high 12 in 7 innings. Bottom 4, Jeff Bagwell leading off. First pitch, as cool as the other side of the pillow. 28th homer of the year for Bags, 84th RBI, Stros up 1 zip. Top 6, Cubs down 2 zip, 2 out. Sammy Sosa on third. The newest Cub, Michael Tucker, grounds back to Reynolds, bobbles it, makes the throw. Reynolds went 7 scoreless. Stros win 3 zip. Astros get their first shutout ever at Enron Field, and it only took them 132 games. Stros move within 2 games of the Cubs in the NL Central. Shane Reynolds broke a personal 4-game losing streak while allowing only 3 hits and no walks.
Here for a 32-minute rain delay. Keith Osick. Robbed by all-star rookie Albert Winnie the Pujols. We stay scoreless. Bottom of the 8th. Runner at first, none out. Jimmy Anderson gets Kerry Robinson. He streaks to first, beating the throw to put 2 on. Lucido Polanco trying to put the cards on the board, but Anderson is there to snare it, and we move scoreless into the 9th. Osick has been 3 for 36. He's been oh so sick at the plate, but the little blooper. Oh, it's beyond Robinson now. Redmond scores 1-0 Pirates. Jack Wilson off Mike Timlin. Renteria dives, but Osick comes around to score on the E. So the Pirates get 2 in the 9th. Can the Cards come back with McGuire? No. Then Eli Marrero against Mike Williams. So Anderson goes into the 9th, and the Pirates, how about this? They've
the Montreal Expos.
1-0.
Maddox got some offensive support. Bottom 1, Brian Jordan. Rob Ducey makes a great play for it, but can't bring it back, and it would be costly for Ducey as you look at it again. He jams his right ankle into the wall, left the game with a ruptured Achilles tendon. 3-1 Atlanta on the 2-run homer. A 3-run homer for Jordan. Maddox off Orlando Cabrera gets his man. Bottom 6, 4-1 Braves. Ken Caminiti, the base knock. Jordan will score. Caminiti gets caught in a rundown and falls down not once, but twice. Lee Stevens fakes a tag on him before he's tagged and falls down again. Caminiti awarded second on Stevens' interference. Caminiti pinch running, his teammates laughing as he comes to the dugout. John Smoltz getting Brad Wilkerson working a perfect ninth. Braves pick up the victory 8-2. Maddox allowed 2 runs on 9 hits and has now gone 51 consecutive innings without issuing a walk. His 2.43 ERA, second in the National League to teammate John Burkett.
The runner in first. We got to hit that way back machine. 1954. Vic Wertz deep. Willie Mays, the modern day Willie Shinjo. Oh, that's tight. Shinjo also went 3 for 5 at the plate. Lighter. Loving it. Next batter, Johnny Poncherella Estrada on the reel. Estrada's 5th home run of the year that ties it at 2. I gave him the nickname Ponch because, you know, chips. Bottom 8, John Franco facing Bobby Abreu, and the Lord said, you got to rise up. First home run that Franco has given up to a lefty since Dave Clark back in 1993. Abreu's 21st homer of the year.
In the summer, late in the afternoon, 43-minute delay for the Reds-Marlins game. Bottom of the second, Cincy up 2-0. Junior can't get this one, though, from Charles Johnson, the All-Star. Mike Lowell, Derek Lee score. We're tied at 2. Next man up, the lighter side of Dave Berg. Who remembers that from Mad Magazine years ago? At any rate, right center field, Charles Johnson scores. The Marlins lead 3-2. Don Martin, Dave Berg, at any rate. Top of the 5th, 7-3 Florida. Junior past the diving Lee. Mabry can't come up with it. Dunn scores. 7-4 Florida. Dunn rounds third.
Who's playing third base? I don't know about you, Chris. I was taught in the corner infielders that was your job to see if you touch it or not. Obviously, he got away with missing third base there.
No, they never saw it. Mike Lowell playing third didn't see it. Jason LaRue is the tying run at the plate, but a 6-4-3 double play. And the Marlins scoring in double digits. Luis Castillo has a hitting streak at 14 games. Florida continues over 500, and you say if the Braves don't run away from things.
Angels up 3-2. Garrett Anderson, Melvin Mora, whoops, had a hard time picking it up. Darren Erstad coming in to score. Angels up by the score of 4-2. Bottom 5, down 1, bases loaded for Baltimore. It's Jeff Conine. Grounding to third, Troy Glaus starting the 5-2-3 double play. Ostrand 8 base runners in the ball game. Top 7, Angels up 6-4 and looking for more. Scott Spezio, bases loaded. He won the game on Saturday, and here on Sunday, drives everybody in. All 3 runners come in to score. Angels up 9-4, and they go on to win by the 9-4 final. They've won 6 in a row. That was the story after Game 1. The Angels' best run of the year, Willis Roberts, got the loss. The rookie for the O's under 500, gave up 6 earned runs in 6 innings. How about game number 2? Bottom 2 scoreless. Melvin Mora.
And the pitch
short right.
Popped up shallow right towards the line. A long run for Tim Salmon.
Tim Salmon, Adam Kennedy. I got it. You got it. Who's got it? Tim Salmon's got it. Made the catch. Bottom 6 O's down to 1 zip. Jay Gibbons. A swing and a drive. His 14th home run of the season. And the O's earn the split. They win the nightcap by the final score of 5-1, snapping the Angels' 6-game winning streak. Jason Johnson got the win.
The Tampa Bay Devil Rays at home against Texas, and with bases loaded, 2 out, bottom 7, Greg Vaughn delivers. He's now tied Ron Santo for 63rd on the all-time home run list with 342, and for only the 2nd time in 20